Hello, people. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA the KIRK.
Hi.
We're looking at a BB Vines video today. BB Vines Titu Talks, Episode 4, SS Rajamouli, Charan, and NTR Jr.
Featuring.
I do the intro.
Okay.
You sit there, look pretty. You're not even doing a good job of that. I'm just joking. I wonder what this is about. Why could they be on this T2 Talks thing?
Wait, are they doing a movie together?
No, but it's obviously a promo.
Oh, so it's not for a movie?
For our oh my gosh. Chup karo. You messed up my whole intro. You guys... Hit that subscribe button, please, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. If you are, hopefully you are. If you are, please vote this. Jesus. All right. So, all right. Thank you, BB Vines, for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciate it. If you guys haven't subscribed to BB Vines yet, there's a link in the description below with a link you can click on to the original video that we're about to watch. If you want to click on that and give the original up button, subscribe to them from there. Subscribe to him from there.
Yeah.
Chup. When is Jaby gonna get his turn?
Oh, cute intro.
कुछ लोगों का औदा ऐसा होता है कि वो जिस कमरे में होते हैं वो ओयो से मैरियट हो जाता है, जिस गाड़ी में बैठते हैं वो बैलगाड़ी से चैरियट हो जाता है, जिस गाने को सुनते हैं वो कुसु कुसु से खैरियत हो जाता है। इनको साउथ इंडिया में नहीं पूरे देश में बहुत प्यार करते हैं लोग। ये तो बात होगी रजनीकांत सर की। आज हमारे साथ हैं ऐसे राजामौली सर, चरण भाई, हमारे साथ हैं एनटीआर भाई। Is it okay if I ask you guys questions in Hindi? You can choose to answer in English or Hindi, because my English is as useless as Anil Kapoor's character in Slumdog.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. He's trying not to laugh.
फिर काट देते हैं इसको। I heard that you are a horse lover.
Yeah.
Nice horse. सिद्धा?
Yeah.
बाहुबली में एक घोड़ा है, उसका नाम है सिद्धा.
But jokes apart, sir, can I call you Raja?
Sure.
Because in the truest sense, you are the king of Indian industry. I just wanted to know कि आप लोग एक साथ कैसे आए? How did you convince them to work together for a project besides a couple of 100 crores?
I told them, if you make this film, you'll become world class superstars, but I'll give you only not 100 crores.
Don't tell the figure, but
Because I assume because there's a Maybach. I have Polo right now. Service is due in 3 months. Every actor in the industry,
What?
he or she, they want to work with you. सब लोग आपके साथ काम करना चाहते हैं. But मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ, क्या राजामौली सर किसी एक्टर के साथ काम करना चाहते हैं?
he's a phenomenal actor also.
I mean, in brackets, if they don't ask for 100 crores, I would like to work with anyone.
आप लोग कभी सोचते हैं कि हमें इनके साथ काम करना है, इन डायरेक्टर के साथ काम करना है, इन एक्टर एक्ट्रेसेस के साथ काम करना है?
हाँ, you know that way. BB.
ओके, ये जूम करना जरा. तो अभी मैं कुछ दिनों से RRR के प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस और इंटरव्यूज फॉलो कर रहा हूँ, और उसमें आप दोनों का ब्रोमांस कह लो या दोस्ती कह लो, वो बहुत बाहर निकल के आती है, बहुत दिखती है. मैंने देखा एक क्लिप में आपने इनको उंगली करी, आपने सर को उंगली करी.
उंगली का छोड़ो अब, वो जॉनी सिंस का इंटरव्यू कैसा चला?
Yeah, I like people who are up to date. Nice. Wonderful. It was good, sir.
What was good?
What was good?
The experience, sir. Of interviewing him.
Off interview.
ਹੱਸਦੇ ਚਿਹਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਦੇ ਕੋਈ ਤਕਲੀਫ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ.
ये दोस्ती केवल सेट तक है कि अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट ऑफ सेट भी आप लोग बहुत दोस्त, अच्छे गहरे दोस्त हैं?
We've been good friends for a very long time now. That chemistry was his. वो नाचो नाचो का जो chemistry है,
उनका टाइमिंग
वो पूरा उनका timing है वो. Yeah, he was a monster.
This thing. I've heard in many interviews, sir. He calls you a monster. Why?
हाँ है ना, इनका एक है weakness, वो जो perfection का कीड़ा है ना.
हाँ.
तो यार पूरा ऊपर चढ़ गया इनको बस. अब वो निकलता भी नहीं बाहर. अब वो निकलेगा भी नहीं. There's no medicine for it.
What are these allegations, sir?
It is like in Telugu we have a saying which is pachakamarlodku uranta pachak kanapadu. It's like
When you have jaundice, your eyes become
green,
yellow. Right?
So the whole world looks yellow. So he's a devil himself. So I look like a monster to him. I'm a sadhu. I'm a very nice
sir,
person.
Thanks for being a monster. We got Bahubali 1, we got Bahubali 2, we got Iga, we got the amazing Triple R that's about to come. Nice monster. आपका एक मोनोलॉग है मेरी एक बहुत पसंदीदा फिल्म है शक्ति में.
शक्ति.
बज गई घंटी.
शक्ति.
बज गई घंटी.
बज गई घंटी. नहीं वो ही याद आया क्या आपको? कोई फिल्म नहीं है क्या?
तो मैंने उसका हिंदी डब देखा था बट उसमें मुझे पता चला कि उसमें
वो ही फिल्म देखनी थी.
नहीं है सर और भी है. बट
फिर शक्ति को भूल जाओ.
सर लेकिन YouTube एल्गोरिथम में वो पहले पुश करता है. तो चरण भाई, do you aspire to work with any director or any actor?
Anybody who challenges, excites us as an actor, and who's on the top, sure.
Nice. Clear.
No, both of you can promote me, no? If anyone is as good as Rajamouli, then we will work. You can promote me, no?
I doubt if anybody is as good as Rajamouli.
Nice.
More. Good, no? Good, no? More.
Yeah, anybody who can come close to him. We have already worked with him.
Yeah, we are bored also, yeah. 3 years of... We need fresh faces. Maybe you, Bhuvan.
He's a good guy.
Upcoming.
Worthy.
Upcoming.
Oh yes, sir. Nice. Coming back to Raja sir. Sir, आपने मगधीरा बनाई, आपने बाहुबली बनाई. The biggest, the highest grossing cinema India has ever witnessed. That scene where Bahubali carries the shivling and walks. Sir, what a beautiful scene. But sir, it has ruined my life.
Why?
Sir, I live on the 3rd floor. वो भरा हुआ सिलेंडर लेके जाना पड़ता है ऊपर. My wife Kavita, she thinks that I can do that because she sees Bahubali in me. Sir, I'm not Bahubali, I'm Kachi Kali. Please, if you could look into any camera and tell my wife Kavita to allow me to install a gas pipeline to the 3rd floor.
Kavita will be disappointed, sir.
No. I will tell Kavita ji of आप 3rd floor से 5th floor shift हो जाए.
पर गैस लगाते हैं कविता. हाँ, वो गैस पाइपलाइन लगाते हैं, नहीं तो वो सिलेंडर में चेन बांध के ऊपर खींचते हैं. हैं? चेन से याद आया यू डिड जंजीर.
I never laughed when they said.
You can't remember the name.
आपका एक मोनोलॉग है मेरी एक बहुत पसंदीदा फिल्म है शक्ति में.
He laughed.
He laughed at him.
I actually didn't see your face when he asked me about Shakti.
It's very spontaneous laugh.
I just loved his
Sir,
timing.
1 second. I'm talking 1 minute, sir. How can you laugh?
मतलब चेन से जंजीर वो.
जिन लोगों को नहीं पता, मैं उनको बता दूं कि जो जंजीर थी वो चरण भाई की बॉलीवुड में डेब्यू मूवी थी. और सर, आई स्वेयर, मैं वो मूवी देखने गया था. मैंने लेट के फैल के आराम से वो फिल्म देखी थी सर.
क्यों सर, रिक्लाइनर लिया?
नहीं सर, थिएटर खाली थे.
He's laughing.
नहीं, जेनुइनली थिएटर खाली थे. पर जोक्स अपार्ट, इनकी
He was like, it hurt, but he was trying so hard not to laugh.
It hurts because it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never heard of this movie, but I from the context, I'm like,
Well, you
oh,
already
wow.
know it's a bad.
It's a flop. Yeah.
Just from the gathered reactions.
Burn. I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying just how the three of them, like, they're such good sports, but there's also this sense of like,
Too real.
what's he gonna say?
Oh, yeah,
though?
that's
You
fair.
know, like they're smiling, especially Ram Charan. He's got this like really sweet smile on his face,
Yeah.
which to me makes me like, it's communicating this thing of like, I'm having fun kind of, but I'm also really nervous about what he's gonna say.
Yeah. I do wonder if at all BBK Vines is even just a tad nervous in this.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, like, they're huge superstars.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like SS Rajamouli, who's like a legend in
Yeah.
Indian cinema.
Yeah.
And he himself is an aspiring, you know, filmmaker, director. He's done his own shit.
Yeah.
And so he's there. He's like, with a legend. But it's fun because he gets to, you know, hide behind this persona
Yeah.
of Titu.
Yeah.
कि कोई भी फिल्म उठा लो और बॉलीवुड वालों उठा लो मतलब उठा मत लेना। और सर मेरे को जितने भी लोग साउथ इंडिया में जानते हैं 10-12 लोग हैं, दे कैन वाउच फॉर दिस कि आप दोनों की फिल्मों की टिकटें मिलना मुश्किल है सर। अब एक सुपरस्टार से चलते हैं दूसरे सुपरस्टार की ओर। तारक भाई।
अरे 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 संभल के यार, थोड़ा नीचे।
अरे बोन जी, और can I also do it?
Please. Why were you laughing?
No, he's got.
When you were talking about
you saw the poster.
also, तो किनको भी कर रही है?
Did you see Tarak's poster?
911. बट सर आपने यमादोंगा करी है सर के साथ, सिमधरी करी है आपने। ऐसा क्या होना चाहिए एक एक्टर में टू गेट अ रोल इन राजस मूवी?
3 चीज है।
3 चीज।
विजन
6x6 हाँ है।
What?
दूसरा ऑनेस्टी
कविता के साथ 12 साल हो गए। तीसरा सर?
और वो है एक्टिंग
ढिंडोरा में फोड़ा है सर। ठीक है, विजन, ऑनेस्टी।
No, बहुत आसान है। आप सिर्फ हॉर्स राइडिंग, स्वॉर्ड फाइटिंग, जिम्नास्टिक्स, बॉडी बिल्डिंग,
थोड़ा एक्टिंग।
5-6 साल का डेट्स, बहुत आसान है।
ये पहाड़ों की टिकट करा देना मेरी जरा। आपके स्टूडेंट नंबर 1 में जहां तक मुझे याद है आपके एप्स थे।
सिंगल ऐप।
हाँ, सिंगल ऐप।
क्योंकि बॉलीवुड के जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं सर, वो जाते हैं कॉलेज या स्कूल जाते हैं प्रोटीन शेक पी के। क्योंकि हमारे टाइम में कैसे होते थे, सेट ए सेट बी एग्जाम में, इनके होते क्रंचीज और डेडलिफ्ट, बाहर में गई स्क्रिप्ट। RRR is coming. What does it mean to both of you?
I mean, we have no eyes. As such, an actor will never have eyes because it's him. It's his 2 eyes. And we believe in his vision. And we are the 2 R's behind his vision.
Apart from this pinching and fingering, you are committed. You are committed, I say.
3.5 years of our time.
Wow.
A dream project in real sense. It's been a great journey of learning. Every time we feel I have nothing to offer as an actor, when I work with him, I have so much abundance of knowledge.
What is RRR for you?
A big challenge for me to balance characters, not the stars. I have no problem with stars. I have no problem with image, but
Or naughtiness also.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. But just to make the audience feel equally for them on screen, and I'm hoping I lived up to it.
Sir, you made ईगा, हिंदी में हमने देखी है मक्खी के नाम से। Sir, so much VFX. How do you come up with such an idea? Is it not risky?
See, basically when I hear a script, if I get excited, then I assume the audience will also get excited. So if I don't feel excited, then it is risky. Yeah, so no risk at all.
और सर ने उस फिल्म में विलन के लिए किच्चा सुदीप जी को लिया है। सर ऑल आउट या मॉर्टिन ले लेते। सर यू आर द ग्रैंडसन ऑफ लेट सीनियर NTR। आपके पिताजी चिरंजीवी सर, एक बर्डन है शोल्डर पे, कभी आपको फील होता है?
इतने सालों में my dad has never told me anything about how to act. Even when I had Zanjeer, he never told me how to do better. Or when I had a continuous flops or nothing. He always, even till today, kabhi he calls and says, "Soya kya abhi? Time pe soya kya? Did you go on sets on 7 o'clock sharp?" He checks that. So I think, for me, legacy means discipline. If discipline is there, I think legacy is not a big challenge.
Before I knew, films were releasing, films were working, and then suddenly films stopped working. So, but that burden pushed me to realize that there's something beyond what I'm doing as an actor. If you can take it as something which is reminding you to perform well.
तो मेरे पिताजी मुझसे कहा करते थे कि जो काम करो उसमें डूब जाओ।
क्या काम करते थे पिताजी?
शराबी थे।
He's so quick.
Sir, you guys worked with Alia. You had Alia on set. बोलते हैं ना कि जब इंसान को किसी से प्यार होता है तो वो उसके जैसा दिखने लगता है।
He looks just like Alia.
Too much.
ये आपका भांजा है?
जी भुवन.
Too much. Unbelievable. Even the dimples.
तो ये था टीटू टॉक्स का चौथा एपिसोड. सर आलिया से आप बात कर सकते हो मेरी? अब नहीं. Whenever you feel time, like in an hour or 20 minutes.
हम क्या managers दिख रहे?
Sir, one.
चलो निकले.
One. Sir.
This guy is like, he's going to bug us now. Come.
Sir, one sir. Sir, एक तो चाय भी दे. हाँ भाई, तो जब भी मौका मिले जाके देखनी है, अपने परिवार के साथ देखनी है, अकेले देखनी है, दोस्तों के साथ देखनी है, लेकिन देखनी है.
What?
और वर्ल्ड वाइड रिलीज है और ऐसा नहीं है कि नॉर्मल थिएटर्स पे रिलीज हो रही है. IMAX, 3D, Dolby Vision.
We didn't miss the... Is it a year from now?
I don't know. I thought it was coming out soon.
Yeah, me too. That's
Yeah.
why the promo.
Yeah.
He said January 7th, right? That's what
He did say January 7th.
March 25th.
March 25th.
So maybe in India, they're just off by 2 months. Like, or they're ahead by 2 months. They're 13 and a half hours ahead of us. So maybe they're also 2.5 months ahead of us. And so their calendars are like pushed forward.
And that still wouldn't make sense.
I know. I'm not... I don't understand what happened here.
IMAX, 3D, Dolby Vision. So what have you done, sir?
Like and share this video and subscribe to BBK Vines.
అవకాశం దొరికినప్పుడు భువన్ డిండోరా అని యూట్యూబ్ సిరీస్ షూట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఆయన 10 క్యారెక్టర్స్ ప్లే చేశారు అందులో. సో దయచేసి అవకాశం ఉన్నప్పుడు చూసి ఆయన ఆశీర్వదించండి.
Dasavatar.
What?
I don't know, maybe that's like a saying in Telugu or something. Oh, that was really sweet. I liked all three of them. SS Rajamouli and Charan and NTR Junior. Is it Junior NTR or NTR Junior?
NTR. I think it's wildly unfair how perfectly chiseled Charan's chin is.
Yeah, he's a good-looking
He's
dude.
got that like perfectly. He's got that very like old school sort of Brad Pitt look about him.
Yeah.
And just in terms of his like facial structure here, he's got a perfect mustache. He's a very good-looking guy.
He's very handsome.
I'm like, wow, good job.
Yes.
DNA.
Yeah, well done.
Genetics.
Good job. But
I'm
like,
gonna go back to the store.
I would like to return this, please. This is not what I wanted.
I was promised an upgrade, and I will get an upgrade.
Karen mode activated.
Exactly.
No, I really enjoyed this. Like, it was really fun to just hang out with them. I like their,
Rapport, their banter.
Yeah, the rapport, the banter, the chillness.
The brotherhood.
Yeah, like NTR Jr., he's the cheeky one. He's the one who's kind of, he was trying to rib BBQ
Well, he
Vines
keeps doing
as
all the
well.
pinching and all that
he's
stuff.
the one that keeps doing all of the poking and the pinching.
I know what
and,
pinching looks like. Yeah,
Mhm,
okay.
yeah, just in case.
Stop!
I saw him like trying to engage with BBQ Vines as well, and they're like exchanging
Well, he's
jokes
clearly
and
also a
whatnot.
fan of BBQ Vines.
Yes.
I mean, he watches his content.
Yeah.
So for him, I think it was just as exciting because he's like, oh my God, like I'm with BBQ Vines right now. And so they're mutually having that moment of like, what? Is this real?
Yeah, now we're riffing. Is this fun? Are we having fun yet? It seemed like they were having fun. And then SS Raja, how am I saying it? I'm saying his name wrong, but SS Rajamouli, he's just such a sweet guy. Like, he just seems like someone that you would be happy to give 3.5 years of your life to
That's a
create
long
this
time.
vision. Yeah.
That's a really long time.
It's a really long time to ask someone to commit to that, especially like stars as big as these guys.
What I want to understand is why it was 3.5 years. Like, what went on for that long? Because, you look at Titanic, which is a classic American example now. That took 3 years for James Cameron to make. But principal photography was only 3.5 months. And so Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, like, their participation in that was really a small amount of time compared to what James Cameron was enduring there. And so with SS Rajamouli, I mean, obviously he was there for, all of that.
Yeah.
For 3.5 years. I'm just wondering what Charan and NTR Jr. were doing during that time. Like, could they not do any other projects during that time?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they are, but maybe there's the commitment of like, hey, if you're in this movie, I need you to train so that you have a certain physique.
That's
like
true.
you're saying, like the gymnastics, the horse riding.
Yeah.
And maybe he's very exacting. And I think that was kind of the sense that I was getting from what Junior NTR was saying, like he's someone with a very clear vision. So, maybe he's like, guys, I really need you to be on point with all of these skills that your characters have to have.
Do you think that producers ever get worried about actors like getting hurt or something like that. When they were making Lord of the Rings, if you look at the behind the scenes, Orlando Bloom, is that his name?
Yeah.
He was like doing some dumbass like helicopter skydiving type stuff, right? Not skydiving, but helicopter bungee jumping and whatnot.
In Lord of the Rings? Or
not
like,
in the movie, but like on his in his spare time.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if you got hurt? There's the famous story of Amadeus, the Amadeus film, which won 1984 Best Picture. The original actress who was cast and like starring in the movie was playing soccer outside with the local kids, busted her foot, like it was broken. So she was recast. She hasn't done any principal photography yet. They recast Indiana Jones as well, who injured himself or something like that. He did a little bit of principal photography. We're talking 3.5 years. Like, what if like 2 years in, something stupid happens? Does that make anyone else nervous? That makes me nervous. Like when I get cast for a commercial and it's like, okay, we're shooting in 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm not leaving the house for 3 weeks because I don't want to get hurt and mess this up for myself. That's what goes through my paranoid brain. Is that just me?
I'm sure there are other people like you.
I don't know.
You know, but I mean, the examples you gave, it's certainly enough to give you pause to make you go, oh.
I drive real slow to set. Okay, gives you pause and what?
Yeah, no, exactly. It gives you pause and makes you go, oh, maybe I better, just calm down a little and not overexert myself or drive too fast. Or
I don't go to gymnastics the week of. I'm just like, everything is chill, baby. I am super low key leading up to the shoot. Got to keep my eyes right, no bags,
Lots of sleep,
everything.
Yeah,
so I just wonder, like, because that 3.5 year commitment, Lord Almighty, like, and they're doing action in this movie, like horse riding and dancing, like intense dancing too. Like you're watching them go full blown like Irish jigs, or whatever it's called, the Irish Lord of the Dance.
Yes.
Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I thought I spilled my tea for a second.
Spill the tea.
Yeah, Michael Flatley type, like they're moving quick. You know?
Yeah, they are.
Irish people would be like, oh my God, we got some competition here.
I thought that they handled the nepotism question really well, because that's a question that often comes up when you're someone who...
It was also asked nicely.
It was asked nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like, hey, so how do you handle that? And it was interesting kind of hearing Ram Charan's take on it, where it's like his dad didn't offer him help at all and just kind of was like,
I kind of hate the question.
Do the work.
I kind of hate that question so
You've
much.
asked it yourself.
I had to because I knew the audience wanted me to ask it, but I didn't want to ask it. It was I was asking it through not osmosis, as like a conduit for the audience. But I hate the question because I would imagine that if Ram Charan is coming from a legacy, right, and NTR Jr. as well, I would imagine they already have that on them. I have to live up to this.
Yeah.
Like, think about Tom Hanks' son, who doesn't have the star power of Tom Hanks at all.
No, yeah.
Like he's probably feeling a certain way about that, like he can't live up to his dad. And the fact that Ram Charan and NTR Jr. have become stars, like that's great for them. Hopefully they're able to live up to the legacy that their parents have set for them.
I would imagine so. I mean, I know that people get so excited every time they have a new film. And so I think that there's a lot of love for them. It seems like they are living up to the expectation that everyone has and living up to the love and appreciation of their fans.
I think Bhuvan Bam did a very, very good job of handling this interview, because you've seen so many interviews that are, not that they're like boring, but they're very traditional, and you see the same sort of routine of question answer going on, and they go through like all these interviews, and it's like they have like these answers prepped. Maybe there's a slight variation from time to time, but it's mostly the same thing because everyone's asking the same question. And so it's refreshing to me when you have someone like Bhuvan Bam who's coming in with their angle that's jokey and whatnot, and it draws out different kinds of stuff, almost like Hot Ones. You're getting a different kind of response. And so it's inspiring for me because I try to have that going on with ACHARA and myself when we interview someone. Like I come in with dumb questions or like jokey questions, and you come in with the more like astute questions, I guess. And like I like that because it keeps it fresh, and it makes me happy if I'm able to make like Destin Daniel Cretton laugh, or something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
totally. And I think also he rode the line between roasting and being respectful really well, because obviously they know when they're coming on his show that there's going to be an element of poking fun at them and stuff. I'm sure they are 100% prepared for that to happen, but he does it in a way where we're all laughing together and we're never laughing at them.
I think that
you know?
Charan's feelings got a little bit hurt. You saw his face. It was just a little bit like, oh God, oh, that's too real.
Too real.
Why are you doing
too
this to me?
soon? Too soon. I mean, I don't know how long it's been
Because he
since
set
that
him
movie.
up. He set him up really good. He's like, I was laying back watching it. He's like, well, were you watching it at home? He's like, no, the theater was empty. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, that hurts. But like, it seems like a lot of Bollywood stars have sort of had to own up to that or own whenever that's happened. I mean,
Yeah.
Amir Khan certainly has. Like, a lot of these Bollywood stars, or Indian stars, I should say, not Bollywood, but Indian film stars.
Yeah, like SRK even
Yeah.
makes fun of his own flops, you know?
Well, I think that it must have something to do with the fact that the Indian media doesn't let it down. It's like, oh
Yeah.
no, this is like, you're gonna know that you fucked up.
But it's like,
you know?
what though? That's life though. If you failed, it just means that you tried.
I know, but in the States, we don't do that. In
Yeah.
the States, it's sort of like, oh, what? That didn't happen.
It's like, or it's like, oh, that happened, but now we're moving on to the next thing, you know?
Right. Well,
We're not counting your flops.
I find that the American film stars or whatever, the people who are famous in the American film industry, they are willing to talk about when they messed up 20 years ago, not last year.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's the difference. It's very interesting.
It's like we can all laugh about the fact that that movie that I did 20 years ago was rubbish.
Yeah.
But I can't laugh about it when it's literally like 1 year later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really, really enjoyed this. I thought it was super cool the way that Bhuvan Baum conducted himself and the interview, and it seemed like they all had a good time. So,
Yeah.
y'all, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up, please. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.